It's that time of the year when the weather becomes dry and dusty. The Harmattan season can come with mild or severe haze, taking its toll on not just air and land travels, but also on human health. Hazy atmosphere, from cold nights to hot afternoons. The Harmattan season can be so harsh, predisposing individuals to respiratory illnesses.
Winds are blowing from the Sahara Desert, bringing a lot of dust. The dust particles have germs, what we call microorganisms. So as we inhale air, which we need to live, we also inhale the dust and the germs in the air. Now, the body defends itself against the harmful effects of dust and germs that we inhale in the air. Now, when all these fail and the germs start to multiply, we now have what we call pneumonia. And this is common in children and the elderly people because their ability to defend are not well formed. Of course, people who have asthma and people who have COPD, like chronic bronchitis, are worse affected. The weather can also trigger crisis in people who have sickle cell disease.
Parts of the body, such as the eyes and skin, that are directly exposed to the airspace are also susceptible to the unpleasant effects of the season.
In Harmattan, we see also a lot of people with dryness of leaves. Their legs are excoriated. You know, some palms are so hard because the air is so dry, so it tends to dry the fluid in the body. And if you don't have like a glossy pomade or something to help protect the water from being lost from your skin or from your leaves or from your palm, you get it broken.
Health reaction to Harmattan can manifest in different ways.
The signs are easier. First, you see you're sneezing, you have running nose, you may have pain when you try to breathe, and then you are coughing frequently. I mean, if you cough occasionally or you clear your throat occasionally, that's part of the body's defenses. But when it comes very frequent, and then you now have fever and pain in your chest, then those are the early symptoms. It's time to go and see the doctor. What to do to prevent is a bit difficult. Not only do we have these things in the air, they settle on chairs, they settle on tables, they settle on whatever. So once you touch those things, you have it in your hands. Hand washing is very good, very, very good. That personal hygiene is good always, not just for this season.
And there are more precautions to take, particularly for the very young and the elderly.
Part of the precautions we also take as an individual is taking a lot of fluid, water, any liquid though. The people that have background respiratory tract issues, those ones, they should avoid dusty areas, and then if they have their like slight symptoms, they should get themselves treated. Then I advise parents and guardians to wear the children protective clothes like cardigans and overall for kids that are less than 2, because a lot of time people feel cold through their palms and foot, so we tend to ignore that.
To prevent foodborne diseases, fruits and vegetables must also be washed thoroughly before consumption. Regardless of its unwanted health effects, the Harmattan season offers a benefit. With its associated dryness, the breeding grounds for mosquitoes are expected to dry up, thereby reducing the population of mosquitoes and the incidence of malaria. Yomi Otaibo reporting for Channels Television News.